Hi, hello, hi, welcome to stream. Hi, hello. Uh, hello Libra, welcome to stream. I It's the 24th, I think. Is Jesus born this day? Is he just born now? Which hospital does his mom go to? I don't know. Happy birth of a child. Something. Happy old man in your house day. Merry Christmas to people who celebrate it. We'd like the family did eat some duck today, so I think like we got that one covered. That's pretty good. Uh, is Crimlo is Crimsy. Uh, nothing really happened today. I went out. I got a burrito. I ate the burrito. It was pretty fucking good. Uh, I slept for a while. Like I think I slept the whole afternoon away. So like it's kind of insane that I'm already sleepy now. I'm planning some stuff for next week because my spawn date is Wednesday next week for me. So like I wanna have like a stuff going on. I don't know what stuff, but I wanna gather my friends and like play some funny games on stream for everyone to check it out. Something. I mostly want to like have my friends from like different circles in one place for like one day and like have that recorded for posterity. Because like my brain is shit and I want to remember things. Oh hell yeah! Oh, you always eat. I think it's fun to eat and it's good to eat and you should always eat. That's good shit. Food is very good. Like, do you like ever think about how there's that one fucking grass that like we plant and at the end of the season when it's done doing its business it just like from the ground it conjures the necessary elements that then like go through the whole uh fucking exchange of like anatomy or something. Like it's a bit of alchemy. I mean, it's chemistry, yeah, but like in my brain, it's kind of alchemy. That like from the ground, growing from the ground, like coming through the veins of the grass, and it comes out the other end like a grain of rice. That's just insane, man. Like they turn dirt and air and water into rice, and then you eat that rice. Like you know, that's like a miracle. I think it's cool that plants make things that we can eat. I think it's cool that we then like in the end we also feed the plant. If we also feed the plants, if like things go as intended, it's just fun. Food is cool, man. You should eat rice. Rice is good for you. Rice with like okay, so the thing is like we have like a topping I guess for like a bunch of stuff, which is fucking peanut roasted and then like not exactly chopped up, but like crushed into like smaller bits, and then like sesame seed, and then like some salt, and then like you make rice into little balls, and you dip the rice balls in that, and that's just left so fucking hard. Like that's basically like carb on carb on carb. That's so good. You should always try it. Oh hello shrimp, welcome to stream. We're just gonna draw some fun stuff today. Uh, Merry Christmas to you two in chat prob who probably do celebrate Christmas. It's a nice fun day. It's TGIF. It's it's the weekend. That's pretty good. I mean, like, traditionally, I I guess we don't really like that a holiday lines up with a weekend, because that means that like we don't have like an extra day off. It's like an extremely juvenile fucking like elementary school kind of logic, but it is what it is. Yeah, usually if it's like a major holiday, then we do get the day off. Like Lunar New Year, we will get the whole from like 27, like December 27 lunar calendar to the 6th of January on also on the lunar calendar. We got that whole like stretch of the time off, and usually we want it to be like to end like on Thursday or something like that. Like only 1 or 2 days in between uh the holiday and the weekend. So like the workplaces would be forced to give the day in between off as well, because like you can't really get anything done with just like 1 or 2 day. You can't really like get back into work on those days. Is once again very elementary school logic. I'll take what I can get. But yeah, it's not like I work for any uh actual workplace. I work basically for myself, so it's not even that relevant. Well, one fun thing I guess is that technically, if you do the Western Christmas thing, and your year kind of end at Christmas instead of like at the New Year, and then your year ends at Christmas, and then you also follow the Lunar New Year thing. Like you also do a lunar calendar, and your new year begins at the end of January instead of at the first at January 1st of the so a normal calendar. Then you have like basically a whole month of like trying everything out and like fucking shit up. You can do anything in January of the normal calendar, and it doesn't count because it's not New Year yet. It works like that in my brain. I don't know if that's like a real thing, but it is like that. Well, okay, I think that's enough talking about New Year and such. It will come when it will come. Mostly like the year doesn't really end with Christmas for me. This Christmas is mostly just a day to us. It's not really like anything. But the year does end like I kind of think of the year ending on like my birthday, because like, it's on the 29th. It's basically the year's end really already, so doesn't really make that much of a difference. But yeah, that's so yeah, that's like I got for like as uh a fucking present, a birthday present for myself. I get uh a whole month to fuck shit up, I guess. A whole month of free arson pass. I could do anything. This music. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Also, I turned off chat fade because I don't know about it. Uh, our agenda today is fuck. I'm on the wrong layer. I'm on the wrong folder. I got my dashboard on too. Fuck. I forgot a bunch of shit. Uh, wait. Primbo. That's a file name I've decided. I got like 2 chocolate buns as a snack for later. dearly need a fucking uh tripod, so my fucking like my phone will not like my charger will stop like bending at a 90-degree angle parallel to the fucking table surface and become irreparably damaged. It's a sensitive little contraption. Requires so much care and love, something something. Okay, finally it is here. The dashboard. God, please, let me fucking see. Wow, this is terrible. At least the music is good. You can always listen to the MD. Wow. All this wrestling. Got it. You know what? Good for you. Fuck customers. The customer is actually always wrong. If you on this day of the infant, if you were a customer, you should repent. You should say out loud that you're sorry and then send your past sins of being a customer into the sky. Cast it from your soul, something something. Do not ever buy shit on Christmas. Okay, yeah. Drawing Leon. As usual, when I want to draw something that I don't really want to think too much about, I draw Leon. A fucking man, baby. This is like a fucking troll comic or something like that. Something equally as filthy. Should I do like a fucking... No, the moment I say that out loud, I immediately need to cast it from my brain. No, I'm not putting too much. I'm actually not putting any fucking thought in this. Silly. I think like when I started sketching this like a few seconds ago, I was like, what is the worst way to hold a card possible? Like, how do you make it look like you're going through a whole ordeal with this card? How to make it look painful? That is like my inspiration with this fucking pose. Let's see. Honestly, I feel like the man should get like glasses, but I think uh he is one of those annoying people whose eyesight never got worse. Just like he will become an old man and like he will still be able to read like a fucking like pamphlet from fucking 1,000 yards away. It would be so fucking annoying because like he could do that. Then he would be at least slightly smug about it. Just like lightly. Also, the father was just in my room. He brought like a thicker blanket. This is getting like a bit colder around here. Though I feel like mostly the same. I'm a hot-blooded creature. As in, I'm pretty fucking warm as far as temperament go. There's this one thing in manga and anime that I find like really funny. That Christmas isn't necessarily like a Christianity thing in like in Japanese culture. Like genuinely, a lot of people don't know that Christmas is like from Christianity. So like shows, a lot of shows, especially a giant fucking uh example is of course the Pokemon anime will make up like weird uh reasons or like weird like origin stories for this fucking holiday so that like their the characters in the anime will still be celebrating Christmas even though they're in a background like an environment that has nothing that in a world that literally like doesn't have Christianity. I think that's really funny. I think that like I would be I really want to tell that joke. I genuinely think that like it should not be Christian like Christmas in Galar. I mean etymologically it doesn't seem to be Christmas. I'll say it's more like winter solstice or something like that. Incredible. They got Celebi to Celebi is Catholic. Celebi has become Catholic. Oh, it's been a while since I've drawn the battle tower design for Leon, so. You know what? I should look up refs actually. I'm not that like. I'm not. I should. I should always use rev. There you go. Genuinely still can't fucking tell what the fuck is like the build of this. In Pokemon like Twilight, the build of his design is a bit clearer, but I'm not entirely sure. This is basically like, it feels like somebody like, it feels like a one of those like latex bodysuit, you know, like the ones that you wear if you want to go to the the theater as Spider-Man, but you don't want to spend more like than like $5. Those, and like, it feels like this coat is like that. It is pretty fucking body hugging for as far as the coat goes. Oh, it would be really funny though if like every single thing on this coat is actually like uh a whole piece, like one piece, and everything like the patterns that looks like sort of flaps and shit like that is like made of. They draw the shit on. That would be really really funny. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, it's okay. I don't think I do either. But just know that it would be really funny. I'm gonna search Champion Leon on Google and hope that I don't have to look at anything that I don't want to. Yeah, his glove is on the left side. That's something that I just refuse to leave off of Leon's design, even though like he doesn't have that anymore in the battle tower design. Cause listen, I love gloves. I think they're cool. Okay. I think like one of the goals of this uh comic is also to really make him say the words happy Christmas out loud. I believe these people are British. Hurts need to say these people are British and people need to remember that. Need to be reminded. There you go. And then oh, how much? How much can I? Oh, I just remembered, like, a memory just came back to me of. So, like, the thing is, I think I started drawing a lot earlier in this, but I fully got into the idea of drawing, like, this style of drawing, like, character and uh, narrative in a way, like narrative art, I guess, in the middle school. And there was like this other girl who we do find out later that she's gay, but it was like she was also like drawing in middle school, and she was one of the people who taught me like drawing in the manga style and stuff like that. And I even back then I drew I drew necks pretty thick. I honestly don't know if I still do it. I think that I still do it on like a like a not Pokemon style drawing, but like for the Pokemon style, I started out drawing the neck a lot thinner because like that's a style. But back then like, did draw the necks pretty thick. I wasn't like I mean, I guess it only is only thick for like the style, which is like extremely early 2000 shoujo style. Like that fucking Guardian Angel manga or whatever about that girl who is like in 8th grade who somehow endgame with an angel who's definitely a full grown adult. I guess at least like she then returned to her family and lived out her full like human life before return to heaven as an angel to become the archangel something something. But it's still really fucking weird that they swore love to each other when she was like in 8th grade and he that that other angel was like I guess in a way ageless but also like definitely a full grown adult. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird is what I'm saying. But yeah, uh uh it was like that kind of art style. I can't believe I took that whole detour. Uh, yeah, that kind of art style. And oh hey, welcome to stream Soul Food, and thank you for following. And thing is, the neck in this style is like fragile. It looks so thin, and I don't like that. I didn't like that, so like I drew it a bit thicker, and then as just now I got like a fucking flashback to the specific scene of that friend, that girl, seizing my drawing and was like very firmly like you drew the neck too thick, and then she took like a pencil and she drew the line like near the chin of the neck, not the chin of the neck, but like the line of the neck that is near the chin. Like she drew it like all the way like further inside, and like for some reason that image like the scene of that action just got like just stuck with me so clearly, and just now it just popped up in my brain. I literally do not know why. I just spent definitely too much time on his sketch face. This fucking guy. This guy. It's baffling. Like the shit that's supposed to be here doesn't really work. I don't really understand it. So every time I draw his hair, I feel like his bangs get longer. I guess like in the tradition of the British English, but whatever is fringes, not bangs. If I have to try to speak in like Oxford English again, I'm gonna start screaming. Try not to do that. How do people animate? Just the idea of like repeating somewhat the composition of another drawing is already like fucking making me insane. I'm a weak-willed little fool who get killed by the idea of like redrawing a drawing that I've already done. That's why I don't ever do those memes of like uh our style comparison like 1 year later something something meme, because like I will never be able to recreate literally anything I've ever done, because just like just the thought of that like get my brain into lockdown. Hold it like a scroll, hold it like a slip of paper, or bank robber just gives you. Oh, okay. Fuck. Fuck, I moved my dashboard and now it's fallen. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Something hand. I'm not sure. Listen, if you're here for the techniques, you're at the wrong place. You do not get techniques here. You get at least 2 hours of pure mania, and then the rest is panic. Oh, I remember fucking wrong what I did for his battle tower. That's it. Oh, it's a Yumi. I need to probably mute my phone. Is any... Okay, yeah, I think like I also need to mute this time. Got it. It's just gonna vibrate now, but it's gonna be quieter than having just straight up like a notification point. I keep forgetting to mute this stuff. That's the angle. Something. Where is this fucking hand going? Something like this, I guess. My fucking Galarian cipher. Fuck, wait, I need to get my sketchbook. Wait, right fucking here. Maybe pulling out a cipher is too much for a funny little comic, but shut up. Shut up is my answer. Shut the fuck up. There's so much time in here. Okay. We'll probably prime out the letters. Just the idea of like cursive Galarian cipher is like killing me. I don't know if I can develop that by myself. No, it's Happy Christmas. I got it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh, that's why I need to like learn how to make a like double consonant, like complex consonants and stuff like that. Like maybe they get their own symbol or something, because otherwise it's probably pretty fucking hard to string these together. It's just as it is. Like the A should be this. That would be cool. But currently it's this. Is the I the same? Nope. Oh, I forgot the R. Fuck. I can't even write. I can't even write in normal English, let alone fucking cipher. T. Need to move these around if I want to have enough place to try and like put it all in one line. I figure out what the fuck is gonna go on the card. It's the same, yeah. This is currently just a cipher. As in, like, I don't really actually have any basis for like any actual conlang going on here. There's no vocabulary, there's no like specific sounds system, there's no like grammar rules. It's just English. I just think that like making a whole fucking conlang for a Pokemon region is slightly fucked up. Hey, get your lunch, Libra. It's good to eat food. That's my motto. Always eat food. Oh, hello Shanks. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's gonna be that. Oh, wrong side. Meal. Okay, I think like you want. The thing is something excitement. Honestly, the idea of anybody having to work on Christmas sucks fucking ass. You should not have to work on your literal holiday. Like y'all are, followers of the religion. You should actually, for real, get like that same protection. Like the hypocrisy of like enforcing that kind of holiday on everyone, not counting like not accounting for like religious differences and stuff like that, and then still not giving the people who actually follow the region follow the religion the day off, even though it's literally their like holiday. It's insane. It's fucking insane. You guys should like kill your boss or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think like yeah. Usually people don't travel a lot on Christmas, I would say. Or like if they've probably done all of the traveling on like the day before. If it's anything, if like the Lunar New Year situation over here can be anything that I similar to that. Usually, like you do the traveling before the day of the holiday, so you don't get fucked up on the street. Still, like it's become like unmanageable when it comes to commercial, like the general commerce and stuff like that. Because especially because of the current like situation where most people don't really get to go places uh, anymore, and they just like shop mostly, as like shopping feels like the kind of like the only real kind of celebration that they can have. That obviously like that's not true, because you can literally do a lot of things for your holiday. You can make food and stuff like that. You can like not exactly gather people, but not in this hand, but you can like call people, etc., etc. Doesn't revolve around like buying shit, but like I can see the nostalgia for the normal in like buying and like the compensation, the mentality of compensation, and like trying to buy stuff to like treat yourself on Christmas this year, because you know it's been like 2 fucking terrible years. Unfortunately, that sucks for the people who have to like stock and pull out and like pack your shit and deliver it. People at the store, if you go to it like a physical store, people who still do work to get you the stuff that you bought. It's like what Black Friday and Christmas this year is probably like the worst. I got a friend who works at a bakery right now. Good God, working at a bakery on Christmas is like, I think that is a job from hell. TLDR, kill your boss. I think that every retail worker should get like 1 free kill a year. Oh, oh my God! Hey, thanks, Shanks. Thank you for the $5. I think you should also get 1 kill in your job. Honestly, like, this is hell yeah. It's our little robot of the chat. Oof, nice. Customer service is the fucking worst. I think like, especially with like food stuff, like food service and like customer service or like food services, is I think like it does something to people to make them like worse to the people who work there. So I don't know why. But I mean, like I feel like, you know, the threat. I mean, obviously we are doing this. This is parody. Hashtag parody. This is not admissible in court. I do not mean this literally. I think the opposite of whatever I'm saying here. Uh, this is uh, the documentation of this will mean nothing. Uh, I won't do anything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But just like, I think like the the idea of like getting to at least like stab someone, once a year is like something that also can be used to intimidate people, as in like any retail worker you see can still have their free stab of the year. You cannot know that they still haven't used up their slot of stabbing people. I know it actually wouldn't get people to like cooperate, and the threat, it would probably escalate. But listen, I think you guys deserve like some revenge fantasy as a treat. Honestly, like knowing somebody who works at a bakery and then knowing somebody who works for like media at this time of the year really like highlights to you how fucking cheap like labor is. Like, this is not like the value labor creates is not cheap. Holy shit, it is not. But good God, the way that people treat like workers at this time is fucking awful. I think like that would not be covered under the contract. If you want to like stab a friend in like mutual combat, I think that's just a like you can get that covered in another clause. think it's okay to stab your friend just a little bit as like a joke. It's for fun, you know. It's okay. It's just a little bit of like, you know, friendly backstabbing between people. Yeah, mutual combat. I think it's still a thing in Texas. I'm not sure about other states in the US. But that is a thing. Fuck yeah, actually. You can only stab one person unprovoked, but you can challenge a larger number of people to a duel. It feels like it's been like years since last time I drew Leon for some reason. This is too much, I think. Constantly advocating for murder on my channel. I think it's good and encouraged to kill. I'm saying all this on the day of the child. You know what? Like, I don't really care about Christmas because like it's not a thing that you know, it's not something I observe. But I do think that like earlier today I was coming across the Goethe Institute in Hanoi, which is like something that's adjacent to uh the German embassy, I think, also in Hanoi. And like it's like a cultural center linked to the German embassy, and they had like a diorama outside, and like, I don't actually care about the quality of the diorama that much because it was kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like built with cardboard that they printed, so like didn't really have any depth at all. And like the doors open, you can see the inside of the house, and it was like pretty fucking shoddily made. So they did have a lamp post, and then inside like the cage of the lamp, like the glass cage, you know, of a gas lamp. Like inside that cage, there's like a tiny model of a train with like snow falling over it, like for real, like as like a snow globe kind of deal where they like use bits of styrofoam as snow, and then like pours out for real. And then there's a tiny fucking little train running around the mountain, and I think that was really fucking great. You know what? I might not observe Christmas, but that's pretty fucking sweet. It also plays music though, which I don't appreciate that much. Like I feel like any uh like audio that goes on in public needs to be like warned of and premeditated. Like you have to set a shit up and you have to put warning up for that. Yes, I have trauma from Lunar New Year music. Do not let me stop you, I guess. Oh wow. I mean like the lengths people go to not have to read is insane. Not have to read or like I know that like sometimes like audio cue will get lost in like a larger space. Like some people just not hear it or like the commotion is too much and like they can't catch the exactly you were saying. But like if you have like a sign up there and they just refuse to read the sign, like that got me like really fucking mad. Always like wigs me the fuck out. I mean, like, mostly when I was in France, I mostly used the self checkout because it's easier. I mean, I'm gonna say though, like in France, we will let you have a chair. like the at like the checkout counter. I've seen like most cashiers at the checkout counters at the supermarket I used to go to in France, like got a chair. And also, I think their ship is a lot shorter than the stuff that they pull over there in the U.S. And that's because the French do have a stronger like um, labor organizing movements. Literally every other day, not exactly that much, but like during like my first semester over in France, the metro system, like the subway system, would go on a strike like at least twice if I remember correctly. And like they got the date up, and like everybody know when it happens, and like if you go on this train on that day, like you just have to expect that it will stop in the middle for like an hour, and then it will move on. And then you are of course encouraged to complain and talk to the higher ups when it comes to the transport, so they know that like they're fucking up. I don't mind that too much. I think that's fine. That's the one thing I will say about the French people. That I think that like the fact that like strikes are like a normalized thing over there is cool and fine actually. Like it has its other problems that I probably shouldn't go into on a stream like this, because like one, I'm not a very well spoken person, and this is gonna get recorded and posted for posterity. So uh, if I'd ever say anything, it should probably be like you know like it should have an actual script, just as like just like a for normal precaution. But as far as like labor movement goes, the fact that it is normal to strike, I think, is a very good thing. And like, of course, the U.S. made fun of that stuff a lot. A lot of other countries do that too, like make fun of that kind of labor movement. Where there you go. I guess that's the reason why that happens. Fuck yeah, eat food, baby. That's not to be like the divine right to eat food, but fuck yeah. Oh, yep, there you go. That smells like union busting. Like, of course, I will say that you should only extend uh, action on that front when you have like an actual safety net, which is what the union is there for. You should have, and when, or like when it won't, affect you in a way that is like dangerous to you, which is dangerous to you, or it won't, I will say, dramatically worsen your livelihood, because you, I think in general you should take care of yourself first, because like ultimately I think you're worth more to the overall movement, and also just like to yourself, healthy and alive, than like done out somewhere in the ditch. But if your workplace actively like inhibits the creation of a union and as such, I think that's technically like, what's the fucking word, illegal. I think that's technically illegal in the US. Like you can sue your workplace if they like, if there is like sufficient evidence that they like intentionally sabotage any uh like organization, uh, yeah, any organizing from the worker. like just the idea of revolution being like this giant large thing that is like ideologically like high and like unified, and like just thinking of like the body of revolution as like something that is like a mythical beast that is inscrutable and large, and like it's just like it happens one day, like a force of nature. It's mostly about like your own rights. It's about living a better life, and like a better life for people like you. So it's just the idea of like you are sitting out of something like a strike or something like that. Not exactly a strike, because like that at that point you have the backing of a union, but like changing the situation, like the general, like I guess political in a way situation of your workplace is like something that has to be done pretty carefully, because once again over there where you live, it directly affects like not just like your income and livelihood, but also like your health insurance and like your housing and all that shit. It's literally like you have to move very carefully, and there's no shame in like taking care of yourself when you can. Yep, that's true. I guess that's like the one thing we have like that is I feel somewhat, I won't say like superior, but I like what we've got over here more, a lot more than what you guys got over there. Is that like there's still like ideology in our government. Like we technically we are like a few years removed from an extremely corrupt system. Just as it's like I remember when I was like in middle school, and literally like any piece of paper that I get as like a legal piece of paper, like my my national ID, or like any kind of hospital visit, etc., etc. Like it costs so much, not on paper, but like in relationship. Like you have to give like seemingly unrelated people a lot of money just to be able to like qualify for a slot on like on a queue or something like that. Like it was insane. Like the shit that happened, like the shit that was going on was so fucking corrupt that the government in general just like lost all like credibility, like when it comes to like people's opinion. Like you could come outside and you could sit at like a roadside drink stand, and you could hear like the seller curse out the head of the government, or like our old chairman, the one before the previous one, because the previous one got I mean that he was rumored to be assassinated, but like who gives a shit? It's just some guy, really. We mourn the people who get lost, but and then we move on. He's a stranger to me. It was that time was like insane, but then like somebody who got ideology, I will say, like somebody who has like I guess a vision of sort. Got the chair, and then like they are now pulling it back, and somehow that like you can see the way that it affects like infrastructure, and once again like the price of basic living necessities, like a trip to the hospital. Like you're just people are just not allowed to like choke you out when it comes to price anymore. And like roads are actually like fixed up and like shit is actually getting built with the fucking skyway tram system is is like for real in use right now. Like it's running and like just a few years ago we thought that that shit would never get done. And I feel like I guess like right now I'm for real somewhat understanding the I guess importance of a person in a government who, you know, like has an ideology, who works for an ideology. Obviously, I think like it's only a coincidence somewhat that that ideology like works is an ideology that works in the way that uh that I wanted to. Like it achieves uh the results that I like, but still because like without that kind of ideology, like inevitably, the people who are in it for the profit will end up at the helm. It's been a while. It's just the thought of being this deep in like the pocket of corporations is like really scaring me genuinely. We talk about a lot of very heavy stuff on the stream right before I went to sleep. Awesome. Great. I also don't know how to conjugate any verb in English. In like the I don't know what like tense I guess to use in English ever. Is it a tense or is it like what is like the time perception and such in verb? I don't think that's tense. Tense is more about like what format of like information you're giving. Like is it an order? Is it a narrative? Is it a hypothetical? That's the tense. The other thing I don't remember. Oh, somebody's asking me a question. Hold on, I need to answer a I'm gathering a bunch of people like I call it I call them that they're my friends literally. My plan right now is like on a date like from the 26th to the 30th. Probably excluding my actual birthday date because like that day is gonna be reserved for my family. Uh, I will try and get like my friends in the same place because like I'm in like a few different circles of friends. Uh, like to have like I guess a birthday bash, an online one. I want like my friends from like those few circles to be in the same place and like I want to play like Gartic Phone and like some Jackbox with them. Just like have fun, you know, like have a gathering, not physically but you know online. Okay. You know what? This one, this one, saying as if like he's one of the ducklings that I have in my basket or something. Uh, yeah, this one of my RL friends, uh, is giving me their schedule, and like in the next probably tomorrow I should try and get like all the talk sprites done. Nice, okay. Yeah, I think like I got limited a little bit because like my IRL circle and my online circle mostly speak like different languages. So like I know a few friends IRL who also speak Vietnamese, who also speak English, but like most of them speak Vietnamese. So and of course I not many of my online friends speak Vietnamese, so kind of I'm just like going through the list and that sounds terrible. I'm just like calling up people who the people from my IRL circle who speak English, ask them if they like if they mind being uh on stream with me, just like to have some stuff gathered together. I just I would like to introduce my friends to each other and like have a recording of that because my brain is bad and I would like to remember the good time. Oh yeah. I'm using technology to my advantage and learn to keep my memories somewhere accessible. There was like the father of an old friend of mine who was like who told me that there's no need for photograph. The human mind can remember memories with much more details uh, and like specifics than like any photography something something. And he didn't know that I have ADHD, so like I guess like it's not really his fault. But like fuck that. Listen, my brain is full of fucking holes. And I have, for real, a very hard time remembering like the good part of anything. So, fuck that. If I can document anything, I will. Because otherwise, I fucking forget. If you say barely, then I think it's can, not can't. But like actually, whatever. English is you can make up anything in English. English is actually the language of. It's actually at least 3 different languages in the trench code. You can say whatever you want, and as long as like people get the gist of it, nothing matters. It's fine. And if the people make fun of you for speaking English weird or whatever, you should eat them. You should unhinge your jaw and swallow them whole. Oh god, can I turn off the fucking like notification sound because I'm definitely sure it's getting into the window sound recording thing. You will eat them. only mute notification. Fuck yeah. Literally, that's a game in Job Job. That's a game in the new Jackbox now. It's called Job Job, and that is why I want to play Jackbox with the whole crew, because I think it's really funny if you like don't get to make up words, but like you have to use the words that they give you. This friend specific is a teacher. He's a new teacher. He just got like recruited by the university that he went to, and I think everybody in the council on that university should go to hell, because they made him work on. They made the students study and made him work on uh, the weekend too, which is like just straight up like bullshit. So like, and then like, of course, since he works online, the fucking schedule is literally like the whole day. Doesn't really have like a shift anymore. Fuck that. And then like, apparently like his salary right now is like less than what I make a month, and I am a freelancer. I'm barely a freelancer. I'm barely a professional artist. I mean, you're watching my stream, Libra. You have heard what the way I speak English. If anybody makes fun of either me and you, or you, in on the stream, I'm gonna first of all ban them, and I'm gonna find them in real life. That's the end of my sentence. Okay. Fuck yeah. I feel like this is too much. This is too large. It feels more correct to me, to my brain. Fuck. Wait. Okay. Okay. Your turkey nephew? Is that like a specific type of relation? Like, do you get like assigned a nephew that is your turkey nephew instead of your dove nephew or something like that? I don't know. Feels like it's been like fucking years since I drew Leon for some reason. I know I just doodled him in my fucking uh schedule the other day. I don't know what's up with me. Probably just because I haven't drawn anything today and like my hand is stiff. Once again. Forgotten like the way images work. Oh, that's cute. Nice, okay. Gonna like put that in Excel real quick. Yeah, I have an Excel sheet to remember what the fuck. Wednesday evening. Yeah, that slot is like fully closed up. Oh, I'm so fucking happy, Shanks. You know what? I'm glad. It's good. It's good that I'm known as like the Leon dude now. I need to ask this one to download Discord. I don't think he has a Discord. Okay, so not Sunday, not Thursday? Yeah. Oh. Thing. Oh no, this is Mim's, well, not that. Slit. And Thursday is a no-go. So far we got this. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. I can go back to drawing now. Fuck yeah. I'm the Sword and Shield advocator. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I like Sword Show for very nefarious reasons. Not exactly very gamer reasons. But, you know, it's good to have things that you like in life. Now that I'm supposed to be drawing all of this out also, because it will get covered up. Also, I'm like getting like way too fucking particular about this. It's like a funny little comic. I just really can't have like doing it my 110% for any Leon thing ever. This is my weakness. It's my toxic trait. Oh hey, welcome to stream. In both pack. Oh hell yeah. Comic pals. Oh hell yeah. You know what, like, the people who can, like, regularly get character sheets done are heroes. They're role models. They're stronger than any US Marine. Like, I've been thinking about finishing Black's character sheet, like, for the last week. And I still haven't done it because it's, it just did not get in my brain at all. Oof. Oof. That's a lot. Damn, you're a machine, man. You're an industry. You're not just a machine, you're a factory. Where is the fucking chin that I drew? I couldn't fucking see. Awesome. My sketches mean nothing. You can say, you can do whatever you want on the art actually. Oh hell yeah. Have a good day, Shanks. Happy Christmas. Hope you got a good day and hope you have a good time at your place or your dad's place. Hang out with your friend, eat good food. Have a good time with the family. Oh, nice. We are forcing each other to say Happy Christmas like some fucking Commonwealth people. Are we all fucking British now? No, I refuse. Nice. That's pretty cool. Nice. You know what? Post Christmas, there's not many more uh, days in the current year. I guess that Christmas is about like peace or something like that. like not fighting or like getting out, like trying to have peace in the family and have a gathering of people and remembering the good time, celebrating a good harvest, something something. Uh, I think that we should have uh, a a, uh holiday after Christmas, uh cushion between Christmas and New Year on like on the solar calendar, the like current international calendar that is solely about revenge and like sorting out the old grudges and shit like that. Like on that day, it should be illegal for people to just like ask other people for duels and like throw bricks at each other and like get all the grudges out and done before New Year. I think that would be fine. Really good idea. I think we should do that on my birthday, not like as a group of friends, like internationally. I think that should be adopted. The 29th will be the day of grudge. You're letting about it is gonna be about letting go of old grudges by dealing with it. Oh, nice. Oh, that's like nitpicking it again. Might be too much. Mm. Oh, oh, I might have fucked myself. You know what? I will carry through. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be done. That is the motto of any project ever. But the fact that they're done means it works. That's great. You know what I might ask for Mike this year? Like, as a birthday present. I got an ask for like how much would that be? Like $25? Yeah, 25 US dollar Mike. This is so that you will not have to suffer like this thing anymore. Like, this headset is oh well and good, but man, I don't think this, like, audio quality is sustainable. Almost midnight. I should really go to bed. So yeah, as I continue drawing. Oh yeah, I don't really have a face cam, like a webcam. I'm the kind of person who do not like showing my face at all. Like on video, like on camera, maybe. Video, no fucking way. Also, Leon's hair gets bigger the more I draw it. Definitely. I don't mind it. I think it's fine. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna say I don't have anything to hide. I think I do have some stuff to hide. But yeah, it's not really about like fearing being doxxed or something. I'm just honestly don't like how I look on camera. I feel like I'm less funny if I show my face. I want to be funny. Age-old question of wanting to be funny to your friends. Have a good time with them. Oh, this is a bit off. Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's just like I do stream, and ultimately, it is like, you know, if, inherently when you stream something you do, it is a spectacle. But I still don't really think of my streams as like a spectacle. Really, it's not really a show. It's just something I do to like keep myself drawing, like give myself company. I say that, and then I do like dig out my stream somewhat, so like I guess it's a little bit mood, but still. No, I think it's fine. This is the correct size actually. Honestly, thank God for uh game uh polygon. It means I don't really actually have to draw this much lace. I love laces, but good God, only so much a man can stand. Mm. I missed it. This that one thing I missed about the old, I guess, art style, or like the way that I did things. like I would say like later last year. It's just that I got like drawing hand pretty streamlined, and it was feeling pretty fucking good. Whoop. Probably not gonna be a problem, right? God, the fact that you're still at work right now like makes me real fucking mad. I think something terrible should happen to your boss actually. It's just this section of the Moon RPG Remix collection, MD collection. It's just like folk music. I love it. Nice. You know what? Like bagpipes is definitely an instrument I can respect. Like when you talk about like an attack, and you talk about like marching music, you gotta go for the bagpipe. Like one bagpipe has like the sonic power of like a whole marching band. There you go. Oh, I am so not good at like figuring out the parallel of this, like the perspective of this stuff. I mean, like the best case, like the best way to do this would be like, yeah, do that and then just like, cut it in pieces, draw pieces. I am also not a huge fan of the erasing. I think it's just like an old art mentality of like, if you can't nail it in one go, and like, you're not good enough. It's about like being sure of your line, etc., etc. That has never served me well in art. I should just straight up like use uh, the eraser more, and like get rid of all that like mental rules. Takes a while though. Takes a while to get it across. Yeah, like there's no like real uh the one true process to any art. Like there are like tips and tricks that work for like a specific reason, and like discrediting them would be like doing artists, like the people who have like gone out their way to like cover that and discover that and like work it around like a huge disservice. But at the same time, like it is also a very personal thing, and ultimately it is like the act of creation is individual to you. And I think like trying to force yourself away from what feels like natural to your hand is also doing yourself a disservice. Not much of rules, more guidelines. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Honestly, like as someone with like as someone who's still like struggling hugely with RZ, like I understand the stuff. And like ultimately like there is a reason why people hire like editors. And that's because like, the job of an editor is, a job. Is not someone you should do for free. Like in any case, like for yours and the person you're editing for's sake. I think it's just like the fact that not everybody who draws is drawing to learn how to draw. Like their goal is to not everybody's goal is to get better at drawing. And like even if the goal is to get better at drawing, not everybody's like vision of that is the same. And I think just like ultimately the fact that like somebody gets defensive about something mostly is like the proof that like they care about it. It's just yeah, I think like very often my philosophy in art in general is just like leave people be something something divine out of creation something something. That feels like slightly unbalanced. I'm gonna figure that out. Oh, wrong brush. Frick. think I'm making a line like whenever I feel like not good about what I'm doing, I will start like being like particular with it. The biggest skill I'm still trying to learn with art, honestly, is to let something go. Genuinely, I'm not good at it. And it's like, I think it's not like super conductive to just like your workflow if you have to catch yourself uh like every other line being like you're spending too much time on this at the same time. When you are, just, you know, you are. Is this a fucking, yeah. Should I grayscale that or should I? You know what? I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna do some texturing and like shading my hand. Happy Christmas. Oof, I need to turn this fucking plushie and like get the leg up. Just like my left shoulder is getting a little bit tingly. Also probably signify that I should like get going. I shouldn't be sitting here for too long. Maybe bigger brush would get what I want out of this. Yeah. Also, I don't like the squid curve. Actually, Leon's arms are actually not that thick, except in evolution. Pokemon Evolution is just like a different art style altogether. I'm not gonna say it's not my favorite. Definitely serviceable. Like people going like insane over Leon like being like that is like weird. I just think like, oh sweet, more canon to pick and choose from. Honestly, the fact that like Pokemon saw like the fucking extreme sadistic tendency of fans like wanting to see characters reacting to trauma like on screen, noticing like Nintendo and Game Freak noticing that and like just playing straight into it is like insane to me. It's so fucked up. I love it. Welcome to Pokemon without traumas here. At anything, sure. Sure, whatever. We can do whatever we want actually. Doesn't matter. does this fucking sleeve slits? I don't fucking remember. I'm gonna make it up. Approach to anything ever. I don't fucking remember. I'm gonna make it up now. What? We'll fix it in post. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Yeah. Anything? Wow, that is extremely whatever. I need to move this. Look around and find out, you know? Look around and find out. Happy Day of the Child. I actually really like calling Christmas Day of the Child. I think that's appropriate. I think that's like right for the level of bullshit that goes on in Christmas. Happy Day of the Child, everybody. That makes... Oh. We're just making shit up now, but cool. Not that you've ever been doing anything else. I have always been making shit up. That is literally my job. Stupid pretty men with their naked shoe. I don't think this counts. It's just a cravat. Honestly, I think that would be like one of the jokes that Leon making. Of like this cravat being a neckerchief. Sounds like a Leon joke. Oh hell yeah. You know that's like a good archetype, the shapeshifter. I think like currently one of the D&D characters from that one campaign in a stream from like a stream a Twitch streamer that I watch and also a friend. Her account is means a lot. Like one of the characters from her campaign is a shapeshifter. Like I like them because like they have like the vibe of a cat that you feed, like a stray feral cat that you feed at the like behind uh a restaurant. Like you walk out and you see that little rascal. You give it like a piece of chicken or something from the trash can. Their name is Anne. Nice. You know, like that's good. Like having like a universe. I think like most of the comics that I do are very small in scope. But I think like currently at my tender age of early 20, learning how the world works, and especially with like my terrible brain that like emphasizes every emotion ever. Just like the I guess like currently the link between like the stories in my comic is about like the small things that change your life. Just like the little incidents that not even build up, like just you know the small tragedies and the small joys. Keep it small for now. Keep it nice and close to you to like your life. I said that I would never leave off Leon's glove, and I immediately did. But like this is actually like on model, so I'm a fucking liar, I guess. Merry Christmas. Dang, that's yeah, man. You're like a machine. I can like marathon 14 to 20 pages in about 2 weeks, but after that I'm gonna need a fucking break. Like I would need like at least 1 week off of drawing. Yeah, I just straight up I don't think like either side or my laptop can support that. I'm haunted by the ghost of manga that raised me. Sadly, I say that I think it's fine, but like I think that my comics are formatted in a very manga kind of way. Also, like from the fact that I usually do like grayscale comic to the fact that like the paneling is very much more manga style than like uh Western comic style. I do like I've learned a lot of stuff from bande dessinée, but it is not in the composition of the page. Sadly, that shit was still fully manga. I think there's like not to philosophize with my own work, but there's like I think like a vibe to uh, black and white comic. Like obviously, like it's not gonna be everybody's favorite, but it just reminds me a lot of like old school zines, not like current fanzines with like a giant cast of like extremely talented artists who do like professional print quality of work at like and like at least like 40 of those in a place with and like sell and most of them are non-profit but like they they do make like an actual profit and they have like for every purchase you can also get like a keychain or like a bunch of stickers just like perks upon perks upon perks like a product that is so industrial in presentation that you shudder to even think about like the artist who made them, the organization of it is something that is just really it feels industrial. It feels like the work of machines. But like when I look at like black and white comics, I think a lot about not just manga but also like the monochrome prints of uh old like personal comic scenes of like tiny like A5 comics printed on like whatever paper available and like assembled by yourself in your own room and like it is an aesthetic that reminds me also of the current like PS1 game like retro like PS1 style game retro genre which is something I've professed to like love dearly before because I love the things that look fucked up and like a little bit messed up and like unpolished and it's just so eager to get an idea out that it cannot like afford to get itself caught in like the details. I think those things are really really pretty. Yeah, like they're pretty in a way that I feel like unmatched by like you know any effort that is carried out by a team larger than like 3 people. Just you and your shitty computer in 2008, like going fucking ham on Minecraft or something like that. It changes you. It's gonna give like some fucking 13-year-old out there like a epiphany or something and make them like entirely different person. There's something like so very mesmerizing about that. I've always wanted to go to a con. I've always wanted to have like on table. It's I mean like obviously in the current condition of everything. It's not like, it's definitely not recommended. Not necessarily impossible, but definitely ill advised to get any kind of that gathering in that sense together. Sometimes it's just like, I think like I went to a festival Angoulême like once, like not even like I couldn't get it stay there for that long. I was like on the way across to like Bruxelles, and that shit was slapping as hell. Not even because of like the content that they have there or whatever. It's just like the vibes of that many artists in the same place. Wow. God, I can't believe I used to be like a snap about this. Awesome. Don't touch that then. Okay. London Comic Cons. That sounds cool. I don't know, I think like nowadays cons are a lot more about the personality than like the art now. I mean, Artist Alley is always like a. God, I sounds like such a fucking grandpa about that. It's just like, I mean, like in the large scale, like comic cons and stuff like that have always not been solely about the art. It is about like, obviously, it's a festival. It is about the spectacle. It's about hanging out with your friends or like finding people who have the same interests as you. It's like a nerd hanging out scene. That's like expected and normal. I feel like I have heard a lot more like stuff going on with artist alleys in like various cons recently, like in the last few years. That it feels like a pattern of sort, but I'm not sure if it is. Uh, what is the fucking script that I made? Where is it? Where is it? The cipher. Go back here. Actually, just closed it and now, whoops. I need it again. Mm. I wonder if I can do like a good enough, uh, like font like freehanding in here. This and then a. The double P needs a different uh symbol, I think. This is juggling a bit of the letters getting smaller and smaller again. Damn, thought I got immune. Nope. Oh, is that the end of the album? Dang. You know what? I think after like I finish this panel, I'm gonna sign off. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the freaking Rebel. Okay, it's beginning. Sometimes it remembers where I was watching something too, and sometimes it doesn't. Very hard to tell when it does what. Oh, I forgot. This is caps. Shit. There you go. Oh no, how do I? Oops, John Mulaney, you warned me, and I didn't listen. Shit, I might have to. You'll figure something out. As always, we will always survive. We'll always carry through. We are strong. We're winners. I don't know what we win, but that we sure are. CH definitely needs a different cipher, different cipher symbol. Currently taking up too much fucking space. What is CR? Oh no, it's large. For fire and flame to carry on. I actually don't know where they're from. I am pitifully unread when it comes to a lot of Christmas. No way, why did I say Christmas? A lot of classics, like English classics. I sadly have my own education to have to keep up with. Not the fact that they taught us like a Jack London short story was so weird. Actually, like, what's up with that? I just realized. What's up with that? Wow, the Vietnamese education system is a fucking sham. That's my conclusion of the day. Oh, Dragon Force. Wow, I also don't know that. I want to look at that, actually. Wow. You know what? I should definitely listen to more power metal. Sounds like something I would be into. Seeing this clipping into the tree is making me insane. John Mulaney taught us better. It was a Cassandra comedy. Oops. This. Yes. Here you go. This is why I don't do graphic design. I can't eyeball distance or shit. That makes no sense as a sentence, that as a caveat that has no logic to it. I guess I'm just saying whatever I want. I'm just now remembering what kind of foreign literature we got to learn in high school again. There was a Russian story. I think it was a short story. It didn't qualify as a novel. That was like about like a man was who lived inside a bag, or who always wore a bag or something like that, and then like in the end he died. And no, I think that was it started as like I don't actually remember exactly what, but like we did get to make like a cinema project out of that, which is fun. I feel like we did a great enough job with that as like a fucking bunch of like 16-year-old. It was actually really funny that we were thought of as like uh the artistic major of the school. EA the French major. AE, that's the word. AE the French major. It's really really funny to me. Oh, wow. What's lettering? Never heard of her. Why have I been fucking bashing the undo button? That's weird. That's a weird thing to do. That's weird. Is that weird? I think that's weird. Let me fucking duplicate this. I could have some extra opacity. Then uh, to like map out the part where I will have to grayscale. Then honestly, not worth it to like pour that in. Wouldn't make like a difference. Yeah, I think that's our slot of drawing for today. Cause honestly, this stream was just for me to draw something. Because like it's been like 3 days and I haven't drawn anything like substantial, and I feel bad. As in like like bodily bad, not as in like morally bad. I just feel like unwell if I don't draw. Uh, that's not a good thing, I think. But it is what it is, and we gotta work with it. So here you go. Here we go. We got a stream. I streamed for almost 2.5 hours. It was more than I thought. So well, I think I should go to sleep now. Hey, thank you for keeping me company through the whole stream. Thank you for watching. Once again, thank you Shanks for the $5, and thank you Soul Food for following. Thank you guys for being in chat and keeping me company once again. It was weirdly serious as far as like streams go when it comes to like conversation topics and such. But well, we were drawing, and I think that's what matters. Oh, remember to always eat, always draw, and kill your boss. Have a good night.